Here's why Putin will invade Ukraine in February 2022. 1. Russia will hold the presidency of the United Nations Security Council for the month, which will give them power to stop any meaningful United Nations action against them. 2. Russia is sending 200 trains of troops and military hardware to Belarus for exercises. This is 10 times more than during the exercise Zapad from last year. That would mean that about 50,000 Russian troops will be on Ukraine's northern front during the exercises, which takes place from February 10th to February 20th. If Putin wants to surround or seize the Ukrainian capital, he has to attack from Belarus since it's only about 100 kilometers from the border. 3. For some reason, Putin loves to attack countries during or after the Olympic Games. In 2008, he invaded Georgia on the first day of the Summer Games. In 2014, he invaded Ukraine on the last day of the Games, and this year, the Olympic Games in Beijing end on February 20th, the same day the military exercises in Belarus are supposed to end. 4. In the last few days, Russian state propaganda has been saying that the United States and Kiev plan a false flag attack the day before the Olympics begin to invade eastern Ukraine and start killing Russians or something. The Russians are doing what Lenin taught them so well: always accuse your enemy of what you're planning to do to them. The Russians are still using the old KGB principle of always accusing your enemy of exactly what you're planning to do to them. 5. The Five Eyes countries, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, the US and New Zealand have all ordered their embassy staff to evacuate the capital because they think an invasion is imminent. Other countries except Germany have not evacuated. You might be asking yourself why? Because Five Eyes has the best intel on the planet on Russian intentions. 6. In December 2021, the Russian government passed a law saying that by February 1, 2022, there would be new regulations for mass burials of human beings and animals who die as a result of military conflicts. Why pass a law about that if you're not planning a war that will kill a whole lot of people? 7. This week, the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs has prepared a law aiming at ensuring the safety of foreign citizens who have arrived en masse on the territory of Russia. The only way that would be needed is if you invade or annex a country and there's hundreds of thousands of refugees. 8. Russia this week suspended the Vienna document on military transparency until February 28, officially for reasons of COVID. That means no more inspectors from Europe can come to Russia to inspect military sites or movements. Perfect to hide a full-scale mobilization. 9. On February 9 the second phase of the Belarus-Russian drills begins. The same day a new meeting on the Minsk agreement will happen in Berlin. The timing is quite something, especially when it's Russia that asked for that date for the meeting. 10. Reports from the Pentagon today said that Russia has deployed everything you need for an invasion: logistics, medical support and aviation support. Everything you need to sustain an invasion force. 11. The Russian military is in Belarus moving troops and equipment in regions where there's no military drills planned. If they aren't planning on attacking Ukraine from there, what the hell are they doing? Visiting the countryside? 12. Today, NATO gave their written response to Russia about their demands. It was basically a repeat of what they said publicly, as in, we cannot agree to the insane demands you're making. Vladimir Zabarov, deputy chairman of the Russian Senate Foreign Affairs Committee, said that those responses were inappropriate and that the US and NATO choose the confrontation path. Russia will prepare their response in the coming days and consult with China. Will they ask China if they can strike during the Olympics or coordinate with them so China attacks Taiwan while Russia attacks Ukraine? We shall see. I wouldn't expect a war before February 10th at least. That gives more time for Ukraine to prepare itself and for NATO to send weapons to Ukraine. But who knows? Putin seems hell-bent on taking over Ukraine and overthrowing the government by force no matter the cost. To stop NATO and EU integration, since his strategy of taking Crimea and eastern Ukraine and let Ukraine collapse on itself until it came back to Mother Russia seems to have failed.